Welcome back everyone to Zuma Fan. So when the first images for Rescue Wheels came out, there were a couple characters missing, that being Rubble, Rocky, and Zuma. We haven't seen any of them until now, and I'm going to go over not just images of them in the subseries, but also their vehicles as well. So with that said, let's dive in. So we're starting off with Rocky, and of course the vehicles are toys, but it does give us a pretty good idea as to what these will look like. And not only that, but with the toy, we get to see what the characters' looks are for the subseries. And here we have Rocky, and I really like his design. He shares a similar suit to all the other pups as they usually do in subseries, but of course it's got his green color and it's got his symbol on the top of his helmet, and I like that. I also like the white and orange stripes that go throughout his suit. He just looks really clean in this. And going straight into his truck, I really like the design of this. It's pretty cool. They added the monster truck elements to his recycle vehicle, and it looks really cool. It looks really menacing. I like the sideways logo with the explosion. It looks really awesome. But since it's a toy, it also fires something, and it looks almost like a brick with a piece of metal going through it, or it could be like a hammer of some kind. And you plug it into the back of the truck, and you push the button at the top, and it fires it out. I don't know what this is or what it's going to be in the show, but I can't wait to figure that out. But as far as Rocky goes, I really like the design, the color, pretty much everything here looks really awesome. Now going on to Rubble, I also, much like Rocky, really like this one, and I really like the design of Rubble in this suit. I don't know what it is about him wearing the suit. Maybe it's just because his chest is more open compared to the rest of the pups, but the suit just makes him look a lot better compared to the others. I really like it. I also like the fact that the symbol at the top of his helmet is black rather than orange or white. It just looks really cool. So Rubble's design just works and is really good for the subseries. And something else that's really good is his vehicle, his bulldozer. And this bulldozer looks fantastic. I absolutely adore the design of this thing. It looks so metal. It's awesome. I absolutely love the design of the logo on the side here with all the rocks and with the tracks and the logo there on the side as well, sort of like being picked up by all the rocks that are coming through. It looks absolutely fantastic. And I also love this rock drill. I believe that that's what it is at the front of the shovel on this thing, and it looks great, and I can't wait to see what it's going to do in the subseries. So yeah, when it comes to Rubble and his design along with his bulldozer, I think that these are one of the best that I've seen so far. And one more thing to go over, get to see what it's going to look like in the subseries from this small poster that you can see, and right behind Rubble we have his giant bulldozer, and you don't see the giant drill in the front, so I believe that the shovel is going to transform in the subseries and become the drill, just like it does in the toy, and that's going to be interesting to see. But yeah, here you can see the entire thing from the subseries, and it looks awesome, and I can't wait to see this in action. And the last one we have is Zuma, and Zuma looks fantastic and is easily my favorite out of the three. Taking a look at his design first, the suit looks great, just like it does on pretty much every single character. But Zuma just, I don't know what it is about this character, but every single suit, whether it be from the subseries to even just normal episodes, he rocks everything that he wears, and this one is no exception here. And the color is the best out of pretty much anyone in the group. I can't think of anyone in the subseries that looks better than he does. And unlike the rest, his line work going through his suit is white and blue rather than yellow and white, so it just gives him a unique look out of the group, and I really love the design here. It looks really good, love the color, everything just looks good on Zuma. And it's also no surprise that his vehicle happens to be my favorite as well. I just really love the sharpness of its design, and I also love the detail and logo on the side of his vehicle as well. His logo is being swept away by waves. It looks really cool. Now of course, much like Rocky, since this is a toy, it does fire stuff. I don't know if these are going to be buoys in the subseries, but he is shooting out these blue discs, which could be water, but I would assume that these are going to be buoys in the subseries. him being the water pup and all. He's not the fire pup like Marshall, so Marshall would get, of course, shooting water. So I don't know what these discs could be, and I can't wait to find out. We also get some information about Zuma from the figure, so I'm going to read it. Exclusive action figure, Zuma gears up in his new Rescue Wheels uniform, complete with helmet and backpack. Clip Zuma in the driver's seat before racing to an action-packed rescue mission. So that's the information that comes with Zuma's figure, and all this is really cool, but of course this isn't the last of what I'm going to be going over. We have more toys. Now, of course, they're not as good as the ones that I looked at, but they are still worth going over. So the first one we have here is of Zuma, and these are like the small figures and vehicles that you can buy at basically like dollar stores anywhere. And here you got the tag which says Zuma's monster truck, and once again does look really cool, especially for a figure this small. It still looks really cool, and I think the best part about this has to be like the paint job with like the dirt on the wheels and all over the vehicle. I really do like it. I like the fact that they're painting them a little bit more messed up than usual, because they're usually going to look very perfect, you know, without any flaws in their design. But I like the fact that they're adding mud here. Adds a little bit more uniqueness compared to other figures and toys that we've gotten of them before. So the last one I'm going to go over is the Rescue Wheels figure pack. Now, these are cheaper figures compared to the ones that I've talked about previously, but they are still good regardless, and since they are cheaper, I still think for what you get with your money, I think it's actually a pretty good deal, honestly. I really do like the packaging here, it looks really nice. But when it comes to the figures, now, all of them are pretty much very well made for, like I said, for cheap, but something about Rocky and Zuma is messed up, and it looks like they saw something very horrific. And I don't know what it is, but it always seems that whenever I see cheaper figures like this, they always mess up on either Rocky or Zuma, and I don't understand why. But the rest of them are actually pretty well made, and I really do like the rider figure. He's probably the best out of everyone in the group. It actually looks really good, and I really do like the logo in the front of his jacket there. It's got like the mud detail with the track going through it. I just think it looks really good, and I'm really impressed with it. So I'm very happy with this. I also like seeing all the characters now. We finally have everybody, and they just look really good. But I want to hear what you think about the figures and the pups that we went over and their designs down in the comments. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.